When it comes to money management, most of us, especially millennials, aren't doing such a great job. They might do better than some of the old people. Stop it. We've got on set Emmanuel Williams. He's founder of Minute Motivation, and Dwayne Haynes, event manager of Dollars and Cents Symposium.
Dollars and Cents.
And we're going to talk to them both about it. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Good morning.
Dwayne, is that what I just read? Is that a misunderstanding and misinformation? Us feeling that the millennials are worse at managing a budget than older folks?
I don't think it's, for me, some young persons in our age group, they do have a problem in managing their budget, know how to manage what little they have.
For me, age group too.
That's true. But let me tell you this. For me, it doesn't matter what little you have in your possession now, it's how you make use of it.
So is that always the challenge? That people feel, when you say money management, if you don't have a certain amount of money, it's not worth managing.
That is true.
Right. Yeah.
Because we get a little money from mommy and daddy every week, and we feel like, though, oh yeah, mommy and daddy will always, send the money, so we must spend without having due consideration of the future. What if mommy and daddy is out of a job tomorrow? What if they get redundancy or something? What do you do then?
Right.
So,
it's important to think about it. Emmanuel, talk to me about Minute Motivation. You're saying you must have a visual budget?
Right. So Minute Motivation is a personal development movement. It's a community of students, young people that's geared towards helping become the best version of themselves.
Wow.
So with the whole visual budget, a lot of times persons have a budget in their mind. You're like, yes, I'm going to buy a grocery. Yes, I'm going to spend this and that. But until you put it on paper, until you have some form of, not just on paper, but a system that says, all right, this is what's going here, this percent is going there, then you're able to say, okay, this is what I'm saving at the end of a certain time period.
Yeah, and all the time where people come and talk about budgets and they can't reinforce enough that putting it on paper,
it's very important.
Makes it work because it makes it a little bit more real for you. When your sister, no, sir, and that really I spend. Yeah, so it's important. But, so we're going back to students and poor soul them. The parents, I give them a little lunch money and a little... So talk to me now about how you're going to get them to save out of the little lunch money, Dwayne.
Right, so the aim of this whole forum, this symposium, is to really encourage them that you don't need $1 million to start saving.
Okay.
You don't need $1 million in order to start investing. Whatever little you have. So we have a lot of students on campus who engage in entrepreneurial ventures on campus. But some of them, even though they have it, they only live from hand to mouth each day, as opposed to saying, okay, today I made X amount of money. How am I going to reinvest in myself, reinvest in the business? How am I going to put aside at least $5,000 or any amount that you have towards an investment instrument, so that this semester I'm okay, but next semester I don't have to be scampering around to find out where am I going to get the money from to eat something tomorrow, etc. So for us, we wanted to do this because we see where we fall short in the past, not just in our own personal lives, but in dealing with our own finances. And we saw where other students have that problem. So we said to ourselves, we want to put together this forum, invite a number of persons to come and speak to them, persons who are expert in the fields, who are out there, but young persons, as we say, we don't like to go out there and source the information. We don't like to go out there and ask for advice, so we are bringing it to them. So they have no excuse
to say they didn't get it. One of the challenges I have, Emmanuel, is that, so how is it going to be framed? Because sometimes when we go to young people, we go to them from an adult experience and expect it to resonate.
Right.
So the people that are coming to speak to you guys about saving and about so on, how's it going to be framed so it's relevant?
Right. So as a student myself, I didn't want it to be like a regular seminar or something that students come and sit down and
think it's another class.
Another class, right?
Yes.
So I said, I want it to be very interactive. It's going to be a panel discussion for one, where students will be able to interact with the panelists. Also, the panel panelists that we chose are persons that are youthful, they're engaging, and they deal with young people on a regular basis. They're in business, and they do all of these things that are able to communicate in a way that students feel like, yeah, man, I understand what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And they can throw questions
and back and forth. And students feel involved in the process.
Do you think that there are enough financial services that are geared towards students? So I'm saying, like, if you have to go and open an account, you have to have X amount of money. People feel if you're going to do like a short-term investment, you have to have X amount of money. Do the financial institutions offer services that students feel this is for me? So I'm coming with $200 a week. It's okay? Do you feel like that's available to you?
I think to some extent it's available.
It is.
And one of the reasons why we chose this particular lineup, so for example, we have VMBS coming, we have credit unions coming, we have persons to JN Bank coming, we have different persons with entrepreneurs as well. Because what we want to expose them to is the different services which are available out there, the different avenues in which they can get assistance, whether or not it's to start your own business or you want to do a little saving or investment. Ways in which you can do it. Some institutions have the little, what you call it, partner plan. That, you know, you can start from there. That's what we're saying. You can start from there. You don't need to wait until you have this big stash of cash.
Because when you leave school, if you get to work, you're going to need clothes to go to work. A lot of people, when they leave school, they want to drive immediately. The way to start is to start saving towards it, right?
And I think the issue, too, is that students just don't know. So even this forum is really to position that knowledge that's already out there to students, because you have things like the equity multiplier at Sagicor. You have other institutions that have different things that you can save with even as low as $500, $1,000, you know, put away your money and save.
You're shocked when you're done school, say what you have.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm seeing here some of the things you're saying is a campus survival guide, cooking together. Using
they call it run a boat.
Then look at
if you open my tin of mackerel, you want to eat that whole tin. Because once you open my tin of mackerel, it's done. It can't really put up or whatever. So you and somebody bust a mackerel today, tomorrow them bust a canned beef. And
interestingly enough, some persons, that's the only staple, or that's the only thing that they have to feed on, like just mackerel. And I've seen persons, even on campus, they cook mackerel in several ways.
Yes, man.
Several ways to spin it. So sometimes you have to be innovative as a student.
When hungry take your creativity, rock you.
Yes.
So when is this going to be? When is this going to be? So Minute Motivation, it's in October, it's 2 years. You're a law student.
I am.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what do you do, Dwayne?
I'm a master's student, as well as I serve on the executive for the UWI Alumni Association.
Excellent. So it's dollars and cents. It's going to be on Thursday from 2 to 4 in the Social Sciences Lecture Theatre. Is it open to all tertiary students, not just UA?
All tertiary students, not just UA. In fact, we have UTech and other tertiary institutions who have said that
and
they are
also
coming
anybody who wants to find out how they can, you know, manage their money better.
Just come.
Just come once
you're
interested.
All right, so as students, you know, have to be 20 and under. You have some big student up at you in my age, so let's try to learn how to manage the money. Thank you. So proud of you guys. Please keep it up. Founder of Minute Motivation, Emmanuel Williams, and event manager with Dollars and Cents, Dwayne Haynes. Rich man them. News is next.